Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to another week of distance learning. I hope you all enjoyed our book on last week of the year in Maple Hill Farm. So we're going to go ahead and get started on our lesson. Our IB connection is open minded for this month. An open minded scholar listens to other people and respects their ideas. I know you all probably are getting a little tired of the repetition and seeing this every week. However, it's really important for you all to know and understand. So that's why you will see it every week until we get to another month. So we don't have too much longer for you all to see this. Our read aloud for this week is 4 Feet, Two Sandals, written by Karen Lynn Williams and Kadra Muhammad, and illustrated by Doug Chaka. So in this book, it tells the story of two girls, Lina and Feroza, and their families, who are living in a refugee camp in Pakistan. After leaving the war that was happening in Afghanistan, the girls become friends when each finds one sandal from a matching pair. They decide to share the sandals, taking turns wearing them. The story describes the girls' lives in the camp, with long lines for water and the stressful wait for new homes. Eventually, Lena's family receives permission to come to the United States, and Feroza gives the sandals to Lena, saying, "You cannot go bare feet to America." As she is leaving, Lena gives the shoes back to Feroza, as Lena's mother has saved money to buy her shoes. Feroza then gives Lena one sandal to keep, noting that it is good to remember. All right, so let's get into our story. But before we do that, we have some definitions that are going to go over. Our first definition, let me make this a little bit smaller for you guys, is relief worker. A relief worker is a person who works for a charity providing help for people who are in need. Relief worker. Our next definition is Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum is a greeting in Arabic that means peace be upon you. Our next definition is shalwar kameezi. I hope I'm saying that right. And it's a traditional dress and pants worn by women and men. Our next definition is a refugee camp. A refugee camp is a temporary home and place for people who were forced to leave their country or their home. Resettle. Resettle means to move to another place. And our last definition is Ramadan. Ramadan is when people don't eat or drink during the daytime. All right, so let's get started. Lena raced barefoot to the camp entrance where relief workers threw used clothing off the back of a truck. Everyone pushed and fought for the best clothes. Lena squatted and reached, grabbing what she could. So here's Lena trying to get to the relief workers. And there's that word again, relief worker. Relief worker. And a relief worker is a person who works for a charity providing help for people who are in need. So as you can see in our book, these are the relief workers. The crowd began to leave. In the dust at Lena's feet lay a brand new sandal. It was yellow with a blue flower in the middle, and when she slipped it on her foot, it fit perfectly. Lena was 10, but she had not worn shoes for 2 years. So here's Lena trying on a sandal with a blue flower. So how I want to know, how would you feel if you couldn't wear shoes for 2 years? How would you feel? How do you think your feet would feel? It's kind of sad that she hadn't worn shoes since she was 8 years old. She looked around for the matching sandal. A girl stood nearby. She was thinner and darker than Lena, and she wore a blue and yellow sandal. Assalamu alaikum, Lena greeted her. Peace be with you. The girl only stared. She was dressed in a shalwar kameezi. Like I said, I hope I'm saying that right. Her feet were cracked and swollen, as Lena's had been when she first arrived in camp. Suddenly, the girl turned, taking the matching sandal with her. So let's look at those definitions again. We have Assalamu alaikum. And Assalamu alaikum, do you guys remember what Assalamu alaikum is? It's a greeting in Arabic that means peace be upon you. And then we have the Shalwar Kameezi. And a Shalwar Kameezi, a kameez, is a traditional dress and pants worn by women and men. In the morning, make it a little bit better for you guys. All right. In the morning, Lena went to do the washing, wearing one beautiful sandal. She picked her way to the stream, careful to keep her sandal out of the filth or the dirt. Her old shoes had been ruined on the many miles of walking from Afghanistan to Peshawar, the refugee camp in Pakistan. She had carried her brother, Najib, no bigger than a water jug then, but just as heavy. So there's Lena washing. We're going to stop here, you guys. And I want you all to think about this, which will be your thinking job question that you will submit on your teacher's portfolio. I want you to think about this. Why do you think Lena didn't ask for the other sandal once she saw it on the young lady? Why do you think she didn't ask for the sandal back or just take it from her, basically? Can't wait to see your answers for tomorrow. Bye, you guys. Oh, I almost forgot before we go. Pioneers only. I want you all to tell me what is your favorite color? What's your favorite color, Pioneers? See you later. Bye-bye.